do what you gotta do.
You can find the army and march against me, but I won't stop cause it's not what's in me. Man, I can't stop since I got this energy. You won't understand till you find what's in me. Find what's in me. Mine are some youngers determined to keep running cause they ain't getting younger, but no matter cause God ain't even done with us. By the time he finished, man, you would even run with us. You would even come with us to the slums to preach cause you believe in some of us with these lungs a heap. The perfect picture of a mob whose job is hurting figures. Don't really care if the church niggas they say face it is basic. It's not a matter of mathematics. They ain't home runs, y'all already making base hits. I don't mean to be mean, but your crew need to get it. You ain't gonna make it. It's funny how that chain city dudes can flow by taking one trip to the studio. And yeah, I got some stuff pent up, but I'ma keep cracking them jokes and keeping my chin up.
They can't see what keeps me going, kinda like fuel to my mind. But I don't mind, oh, as long as my heart is straight. Go ahead and judge outside, even if you think that I am going to fail. It doesn't mean that I won't try, and you might feel mad if you get a little bit closer and take a look inside. Take a look inside of the mind, past the smile, past the act like I don't mind, just cause I act like I don't mind. Guys think I ain't got a line that can't be crossed. They think I ain't got a mind that can't be lost. And maybe I don't. Maybe a point where I lose it doesn't exist in my mind, but don't assume it like so many do. Because man, I really do wanna put a knuckle to half of these knuckleheads and make these buckle. But instead, I just sit back and chuckle and stare at the wall, pretend like I'm listening. Don't wanna come off like I'm not a Christian, like some of these dudes that do this music.
This is a 5-year, $6 million deal.
You know the Lord, Mr. Vic?
All my life, son, I grew up in the church.
You and I both know that this house wasn't built on purely music.
So, Jeff, you're telling me that God can't use you with money?
God can, but you can't.
Where's your contract? On one side of your mouth, you're saying you're not disrespecting me, but on the other side, you're spitting in my face. I could tell you've been to church already. For 4 years, I made a name for you. I put you on the map. I showed you places and things you've never seen before. And all I asked you to do was to stay focused, because that's what my record label is all about. You let your mind get cloudy because of a challenge. We're done. Am I God? No. But I don't take kindly to people showing me disdain. It's over, Jack.
Listen, Vic, I'm really sorry.
Goodbye, Jack. Hello. What's your status? Come on by in 10 minutes.
Excuse me, you're smooth, aren't you? Can I have your autograph?
Sure.
So is it true you're really gonna stop rapping?
Maybe.
Well, I'll keep this just in case. So maybe you'll come back. Thanks.
Mr. Vick, you wanted to see me?
I let him go.
You let him go?
Yes, he's too far gone. He thinks he has a purpose now.
Is that so?
Any word on that young kid that was in the dressing room?
No word, but there was definitely someone in the area who fit that description. Sir, if I may, you said that he now believes that he has some sort of purpose. I think I know what that purpose may be. Took the kid with the detective right before I come to see you. It's the kid, detective. Well, what do you want to do?
On Wednesday, I'm going to play poker at the regular place. You're invited to come.
Should be there about 10:30.
I also invite our mutual friend. He's welcome to come as well. We'll just be getting started.
I'll let him know. I'm sure he'll be delighted to hear.
Can I ask a question? I just don't know. Just don't know. Were these the plans you had for me? 'Cause I'm hurting so, hurting so. Was I supposed to lose so much and in return get so much cold? I need your help right now, 'cause it's bearing down on my soul. There's some things I just don't understand. No things. There's some things I just don't understand. No, 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 no. The ones who were supposed to help me turned me away, me away. They would never listen to what I had to say. I had to say. They let the greed of this world turn them away from me. And now their souls are poisoned, and they are my enemies, no, enemies. There's some things I just don't understand. Things I just don't understand.
I was told there was something better for me. Funny. I didn't think you meant heaven. I guess God does have a sense of humor.
This morning, when you woke up, you were on top of the world. You worked for years to put this puzzle together, and now it's about to come true. Cats don't love you, but they respect you. And that's all you can ask for. Because out there each day, you letting them know who's smart, who's really running this show. It's your job. You're the best at it. always will be. And if all that's true, how did I end up here? Making moves of a desperate man. No time left. What's your move? I have no idea. But I do know this. Just when you think you got all the answers, wait a second. Guarantee you guys got one more question.
Chantel Chaney reached New York from her parents' house in Jersey, never makes it. Vehicle turns up 2 weeks later. Why am I looking at the same exact thing? Get that look off your face. He's partnering with you and Mac, no discussion.
You're killing me, Cap.
I'm making
you
you
that.
stronger, Lewis.
You spare me that. Come on, why now, Cap? This ain't you.
Why not now?
Why not now, Cap? What do we do? Is it the Wabe case? You don't like
Get
how
over
it's...
yourself, Lewis.
Get over my... Okay. So, Cap, we're this close to
Not according to this.
That's Chantel Chaney. No offense, I can give a crap about Chantel Chaney.
Gee, Lewis, how could I possibly take any offense to that?
Okay, alright. You know what I mean. I know where she fits in. Okay, 5 years. 5 years, Cap. Me and Mac, 5 years have worked this case. Day and night. All our cases, everything we got. Bills to Vic. I was brought here to take down Vic. Not a Chantel Chaney. I told you when we brought down Duabe, Sid Vic was right around the corner. You brought me in to take down Vic. And now I look up and I got this big cornhusker from Nebraska as a new partner. This is not the time, Captain. What's going on?
The FBI is seriously considering Lyndon. We need some inroads in the Bureau, Lewis. And since you weren't interested in them while they were on you...
What, and give this up? I love you too much, Captain. I wouldn't do it.
He needs some miles on him while he's out here, Lewis. Take him along with you and help him out. I'm not asking you to give it over to him. As far as I'm concerned, he's a ride-along.
A ride-along, huh? Oh, okay. And so when we call it Vic, he's gonna ride right along with us into the media spotlight, right? Next thing you know, we're a blurb in the paper. Yeah, this is a ride-along. Yeah, it's more like an amusement ride. Better yet, this is one big great circus ride, ain't it? Yeah, it's a circus ride. We got the Cornhusker from Nebraska as the center attraction. Me and Mac, we friggin' Ringling Brothers, right? Okay, Cap.
Hey, get me something on this Chantel Chaney case. Side deal or not, I need an update.
Yeah.
You still love me?
What you're showing me there is black and white.
Can't tell me that doesn't bring you up, though.
You know what I learned a long time ago about this work? What's that? Can't live in the black and white. You gotta live where you are. That's the gray. The gray today is simple. The kid runs away from Sid Vic and $6 million. I want to know what he's running to. How's the family, Greg?
That's what it's all about.
Yeah?
Yeah. Careful, though, partner. The guy might be innocent.
Remind me don't pay the bills. I called your house last night. Your wife says you weren't home. You were working late. Stop gambling.
Here we go. I've been clean for 6 months.
Stop gambling.
I was doing paperwork all night.
Wabe case. Want to make sure I don't lose it or anything, you know, put it right there.
Make sure you don't spend it.
Come on, man. I told you I stopped doing that gambling stuff months ago, man.
Detective Linden. You know Greg McAllister. He's got extreme gambling problems.
How are you putting my business out there right now, man?
You know there's no secrets with family.
Oh, okay. So there's no secret for family. Okay, that's cool.
None.
So I guess I can tell Linden about your problem with getting women, right?
Hey.
Hey, Detective Linden. Meet Detective Lewis. He's got a major problem with getting women.
To stay. I got a problem with keeping women to stay once I open my mouth. You don't want to be around me no more.
Yeah, whatever.
No secrets, right? Be back.
Hey, partner, don't worry about him, man. I know he can be kind of stupid sometimes, but that's just his way of busting your chops, getting to know you, you know what I'm saying? It'll be okay.
So, let's take a walk. You better be done with it, you understand me? Big takes you down, it's not me next time. I'm through. The department's through. Be done with it.
Yeah, he's different. Yeah. But we're good though, man.
This morning.
This morning?
Yeah, it's normal hours. Keep me up with this, man.
All right.
What's the plan, fellas?
What is this, your hideout?
You work in the precinct long enough to feel like you're actually in the prison. Everything around you is all cased in, criminals all around you. Get tired of that, man. Up here, I got none of that. This is my mountaintop, my freedom.
Maybe some cops need to be reminded they're not too far from incarceration itself.
What's going on?
I got a problem, Detective.
Let's see that.
See, I got a problem with police officers who feel they're above the law.
That can't be good.
We're police officers. We gotta uphold the law, not living it.
You read that somewhere? I signed on to protect and serve. You want a minister, you can try to church down the street.
So do what we say, not what we do.
Okay. You've obviously got a problem. All right, you know the rules in this family. There are no secrets with us, so what's on your mind?
All right. I feel like I'm working with police officers who don't quite got it yet.
Okay.
All right, on one hand, there's a detective who lies to his wife and has a gambling problem. On the other, there's a detective who pays CIs with evidence from another case. Now, I don't think it's ethical, nor should it be tolerated.
That's it? That's what's bothering you? Wow. Tell me something. How many times a day you click your heels and wish you were back home? Drinking that good old milk and cereal, rooting for them Cornhuskers?
See, you got attitude, right?
Relax, detective. In a little while, you and your farm boys from DC will be together like two peas in a pod and we'll be an afterthought. All right, but while you're here, why don't you relax, learn a few things about how life works in the city.
Learn something.
What'd you see back there?
I saw something illegal.
Wrong. Try again. I gave him something, right?
You gave him evidence.
Gave who something?
A criminal.
Wrong again. Don't be deceived with what your eyes tell you out here. Rule number one, we don't use our eyes only. The eyes are only a part of what we use. Everything else comes after that. As a partner.
A partner?
You gotta form partnerships out here with whoever you form them with. We gotta sometimes become these people to make it happen. Pipehead, pimp, streetwalker, doesn't matter. We need people who are on the inside.
No thanks. See, I'll stick with my fellow officers.
Well, then you should move near a funeral home.
See, I pride myself with a good name and a clean record. That's how I got where I am, and that's how I get wherever in life I want to go.
You know, Wise man once said, what got you to where you are won't get you to where you want to be. So you work here in this town, and you got to look at a bigger picture. That small picture outlook that you got works in Nebraska. But you're a long way from them killer cornfields. See, out here, you got to get a little dirty. Because this is a big picture town. These people ain't stupid out here, okay? They know we're cops. And the only thing that keeps them from putting a bullet in us for working for the bad guy is knowing that they want their streets clean also. And that means that they can do things for us that we could never get. And that's how our partnerships are formed. And that's how we keep our streets clean.
By getting dirty.
Well, it's been fun. I gotta go have steak with a really bad man. I would write you along because, you know, you're new to the town and I'm pretty sure you love steak, but
I can turn you in for this.
narrow those eyes and widen that vision, detective.
Hey, what's up, Tom?
Dad, can I have my allowance now?
Did you do everything you were supposed to do?
Yes, Dad.
Okay, go ask your mom.
Mom said to ask you.
Oh, okay. Here you go, Tom.
Thanks, Dad.
All right, go put it away. I know what you're thinking, detective. I'm not game so easily. I know where all my money is at all times.
So you don't mind him deceiving you like that?
I like it. It shows he's opportunistic.
Opportunistic,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm familiar with that word, detective?
I don't know the word. I just want to know if the rule applies to everybody or just your offspring.
Who do you have in mind?
What if it were my son? What if he came and did what your kid did?
Your son? You would let that happen?
You only teach them. They make their own way in life.
I see.
So, what if my son, 15, 20 years from now, comes up and does the same thing your kid just did? Is he opportunist? Or is he something else?
You would have been better off using somebody else in that example. If your son approached me, I would have him shot. I don't trust cops or their line.
What about Chantel Chaney?
You used to be more subtle to this.
What's your deal with the kid?
Don't you read the newspapers? That deal we had was off.
Check papers, I read people. You're not going to have me believe that that deal with the kid is over. He doesn't walk out here 4 years after everything he knows about you. You expect me to believe that?
You think this world is all about you?
It ain't about me, Sid, but yours is. I'm telling you right now, I'm taking that kid down. And if you're even in the same state, you're going down also.
There must be some misunderstanding, detective. My name is Sid Vick. Nice to meet you.
You put the other hand out there too. My cups, they can cup both of them.
Clearly, you're mistaking me for Michael Rogers or Stephen Jones or some two-bit off the street.
All I need is time, Vic.
Unfortunately, detective, you're at the back of that line.
I'm Blake, Mac. Not even a little bit. That's all good, though. I'm heading to the park to see our boy, so I'm not coming back to the station tonight. Oh, he's there. He's always there. Any chance to sign an autograph, he's there. My car? Yeah, you can grab it. Why? No, I took my sister's truck. I can take my sister's truck, guy. Don't you worry about her. I can handle that. That's mine. Ain't nobody scared of my sister but you. What do you say? You got one more autograph left in you before you retire? But I want a new autograph. I want one that brings out your new alias.
I don't have a new alias.
Yeah. Of course you do. You're Houdini or Rap. That's a good name for you. But you can charge us like a drummer, man. Using Jesus as my front, man.
Is it something that you want, Detective?
What's your new deal with Vic? Tell me now, don't make me work for it. Because if I have to work for it, I'm not going to be too happy. You all know you're not the smartest kid in the bunch. You're not the most intelligent that there is. Tell me what I need to know. Make this easy for all of us.
You know what your problem is, Detective?
I'm all is.
No, you're all mouth. You fail to realize there's somebody greater that you're going to have to answer to. And greater than your little badge.
So we're talking faith here, right?
You can say that.
Okay. Well, if we start there, I can tell you what, we got a bigger problem than that. See, I have no idea what the faith is.
You know that's not hard to believe.
I'm talking about believing in something you don't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, here's my problem. What if that never happens? And what if the thing I'm hoping for never shows up? What if what I'm believing I never see? What's that called? Is that foolishness? See, that's my problem. Faith, foolishness, I can't see the difference.
You know, with an attitude like that, you couldn't see it if it was right in front of your face.
Okay. See that? Talking about that? You don't need faith to see that. What'd I tell you that more? I told you stay out of trouble, you didn't listen. You don't know what we know. Big drug deal go down. Where are you? Watchdog. I need faith to see you a pawn in this game, and you ain't going nowhere far. And I don't need faith to see that I've got you whenever I want you. You will need a miracle to get out of this.
You know, Detective, if I need a miracle, God will do it.
Start praying.
What are you waiting for? Arrest me. Do whatever it is you gotta do. Take me in right now. If you're not gonna arrest me, then leave me alone.
This is why you're a pawn in this man's game. You don't see me trying to work with you here? I'm trying to help you out, kid.
What is your problem?
I got some serious problems.
Yes.
I'm trying to do my job, but I got some serious problems. You say God's gonna help you out? I think God's on my side. I'm the one doing my job here.
So then arrest me. Because I'm not gonna let you get to me or break me down.
Look at me, man. I want you to see me when I say this. You work with me, I'll cut you a deal. I'll make things real easy for you. You work against me, and I swear to you, I will wait. You're in your church, good and established. I will wait until your building fund is all collected and all I'm doing. I'll walk down that center aisle, and I'll walk to that pulpit, and I will cuff you in front of your congregation.
What do you want from me? What do you want?
You want to get free of this? I'll make it real easy for you, kid. Would you give me some names? A couple of names. You give me names, I burn these pictures. Can you do that?
Can't do
you can't do that. You can't do what? You can't get free? Give me a name. Here. Give me a name. What the hell am I supposed to do with this?
That's all I got.
So you got, huh? I need somebody I can slap 25 to life to. You give me this.
If I gave you a name, sir, I'd be freaking dead. I'd be dead in the morning.
send me. So you'd rather stay in the hell that you know than heaven that you don't?
I guess so.
You guess so. Okay. Well, you'll see me around.
How'd it go with the kid?
Well, he's definitely been to church. I don't know about anything outside of that.
Is he legit?
I gave him an out in the middle of his righteous man spiel. He didn't take it. He's crazy. He's stupid.
He's crazy because he's righteous. Don't you think that's a little unfair?
It's unfair as I gotta say he just dry side.
You want him to be healthy?
No, you wanted me to be healthy. That is not the word I put out there. Tell you what though, this kid won't see the last of me. Today, tomorrow, the next day. I'm on him until he gets what I'm looking for.
Why are you being so hard on him?
Because he's guilty. You look at this kid and you see this little saint. This little church boy. I look at this kid and I see the same kid I busted 7 years ago. Still, I see the same kid that I busted 4 years ago. There's some crack outside the crack house. I see this little kid, this little opportunist that ran to Civic so he can get a pass to do whatever he wanted to do. And you know what? He pays. He pays because he broke the law. He pays because it's my job to bring him in. Nothing else to it.
You're borderline personal issues.
Oh, come on, right? Listen to me. You like me to come home and eat me food? I like when my sister makes me food. I like to come home and eat this food. My job is to protect and serve. I don't go out and protect and serve. I don't get to come home and eat this food.
Look, all I'm saying is a good cop keeps perspective. I mean, look at it from the outside.
You were a cop in another lifetime, huh?
Maybe.
Okay. So you're going to tell me about a good cop. And from the outside.
Yes, the outside.
Okay, so what does this outside say?
What if he's telling the truth? What if he really is going straight, no fronts? What if he really wants to go leave it and start his ministry?
And I would say that what if smokes weed?
You're saying you can't do it?
Listen, I'll put you in a situation. How about that? But we'll put you here. You, and the stand-up person that you are, you couldn't even do this.
Doesn't mean it can't happen.
It can't happen. This kid had a pass to do whatever he wanted to do. And now you're telling me that this kid's going to give up all of that to go and do what? A minister? You think Sid Vic's going to let him go and become a minister? You got to be kidding me. I'm telling you right now, we on earth, we run to the money. Jesus Christ himself probably the only one who can do what we're talking about. He's running to the door. And when I catch him, when I find Vic, I'm bringing them both down.
That's your thought of it, good.
See, that's just you trying to be deep. It's my phone. Lewis. Mm-hmm. Why?
Well, what is it worth?
Well, it all depends on what you're working with.
Chantel Chain.
You sure you know what you're doing? Now, kid, you slow down a minute, okay? Now, you can't know that.
I can and I do. You know, I serve with the for years. You know, I've done for him. And I would do whatever he asks to get the stuff that I got here. No question. But you know, I was just thinking, you know, I can serve God the same way, man. No expectations, you know, whatever he wants me to do, I can do. I know what I have to do. What I'm gonna do.
Okay, say nothing to anybody else. Meet me tonight. Yeah, you know where.
Who's that?
It's your brother in Christ.
What is that?
He wants to make a deal.
With what?
Chantel Chaney.
Is he serious? Doesn't know where she is?
I know, but I gotta get him.
Smooth. Hey, Robin. You like coffee? Now, what about Mac? You hear from Mac? You got him, right? You paid him? No, I'm here, and the kid's not around. Let me give him a call. Mac calls you, tell him to get here as soon as he can. I need him. All right. I'm fine. All right.
Hey, listen, I don't know what you're doing, Rick. I need you to get here quick. Something just went down.
So, what are we gonna do about this?
Captain, with your permission.
Let's hear it.
We do nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. We go along like nothing happened.
And then what?
Take him down.
What do you suppose your plan is going to be?
I haven't figured that out yet, Captain, but I do know that we can take him down.
Look, getting him ain't the problem, but keeping him is.
The boy's family's going to need to know something, Willis.
Okay, 36 hours, 48 tops. Let him file a missing persons report like everybody else. Until then, we keep moving.
You know good and well that this system does not work that way. Look, word gets back to his parents that we had previous knowledge of the shooting. The department gets buried, man. Now, I don't know what he told you, but it had better be solid.
Told me. He told me something?
Yeah, he told you something.
He
didn't
told me something. He told me something.
Hey, Luke, chill out. Play off
I'm asking the man a question here.
You're interrogating him right
it doesn't
now,
matter.
man.
It doesn't matter. What matters now is that we don't got time for inventions, all right? We gotta follow procedure or we get buried.
Bring him in for questioning and do it in a civilized manner. I don't want any lawsuits with the name Sid Vic attached.
Captain, come on, we can't do routine here. If we do this, you know how this goes.
You got something else better than I don't know?
We gag it.
Department?
Us four, no more.
How long?
Until we bring him in.
We got 24 hours. No one say a word until after Sid Vic is brought in. I don't care if his great-grandmother on death's bed comes asking, say nothing. Lewis, you understand what you're getting into?
Learn as I go, Captain.
For your sake, that had better been a joke. Tomorrow night, let's get it.
Mac, you home free tonight?
Yeah.
Let's meet at your house in about an hour. Cool. I got somewhere to be.
All right.
Mac.
Yeah.
Food run?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What we doing?
Lyndon wants some Chinese on ribs, so, you know.
Yeah, I can give it the ribs right
Cool,
there right
cool,
about now,
cool.
man. Listen, man, let me get a half rack of St. Louis. Extra sauce.
Okay.
Tell my man, do not be cheap on my fries. All right, he owe me on the fries.
Yeah.
And forget everything we talked about here tonight. We put this word out tonight to Vic's VIPs. Make sure the word gets in. I want them nice and cocky when we take them down. VIPs tonight, man.
She's not gonna go for that, man.
She can't go for it. We gotta do this our way, man. You know, if we let this fly, Vic's gonna walk. I will come by in an hour, say the same thing, act like you never heard it.
You must not like him, huh?
I don't care nothing about the guy. He going to the FBI. 5 years, right?
Yeah, man.
He don't get that. The FBI don't get that. It's us. I'm about taking down Vic. You about taking down Vic?
Dude, 100%.
You sure about that? You were late tonight, man.
Yo, I mean, I was playing with my family. We were having this little wrestling match thing. It was fun, man. I was just spending time.
I
Man.
can put in 4248. That's ready, set, go, man. I'm 30 minutes away, man. You 10. Come on now.
Dude, I got wrapped up, man. We're having a good time, man. I mean, come on, man. I'm sorry. I missed the page. I mean, it was just a lot going on. I mean, just spending time with my family. That's all.
You at home.
Dude, are you gonna interrogate everybody here tonight?
Cool. If you say you at home,
dude,
then I got to believe you at home, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I'm a
That's
partner.
right. That's right. 100%.
Okay. Yeah. One more thing though. Get the wedding ring back. Your hand been in your pocket the whole night, man.
Yo.
Get the ring back before you go home. You know Marie ain't going for that. And give me a half a rack of St. Louis. Extra sauce. And tell my man, I want my fries.
Yeah, man.
Matt? You forgetting something?
Oh, yeah.
All right, keep me updated. Okay, all right.
How is it?
It's not good.
How's he doing?
It's not good.
Well, what do they think it is?
Lewis is not good. He can go as early as tonight. What happened?
I need you all in, starting tonight. Somebody's playing us. Didn't even think they won.
It's your game. You can play however you want. Just don't jeopardize
Fully
the apartment.
understand that, Captain. Just keep internal affairs off me and we'll make this work. Captain, I'm telling you right now, this is breaking down to be a little something more than I thought. Somebody found out something about that Cheney girl, and I don't know who, but I think Vic knows. Maybe the kid, maybe he knew something. I can't put it together right now, but I gotta get ready to meet Lyndon. Yeah, well, Captain, I gotta meet Lyndon and McAllister. Captain.
They were coming out of the restaurant and got ambushed. First shot took out Lyndon. He's stable, should be okay. Mac took 2. First shot took him out. It was quick. I'm sorry, Detective, I know you don't want to, but I'm obligated to ask if you want to take some time off. Detective, I need a coherent answer from you before you leave the crime scene. Detective, talk to me.
Why are you being so hard on him?
Because he's guilty. You know, you look at this kid, he's just a little saint.
All I need is time, Vic.
Unfortunately, Detective, you're at the back.
Fail to realize there's somebody greater that you're going to have to answer to.
You haven't slept.
I'm alright.
Have they told Mac's family?
I told Marie.
You told her.
He's my partner. I have to.
Can I get you anything?
Robin,
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm tired. I've been in this game. Been tired for a while. I can't do it anymore. I can't chase what I can't catch. I'm tired of being everywhere and nowhere at the same time. I'm tired of being everybody's friend and enemy.
What does my tired brother see himself doing other than this?
Living fast forward.
With a wife, kids, barbecues, maybe even a vacation. I see that too. I see you growing old, I see you happy, I see you maybe even getting fat. But mostly, I see that you're just tired, not done. You still have a lot of work to do, and that requires you to finish strong. This is the hardest thing you've ever had to do, and I'm here for you.
That faith you're holding on to. Working on 3 wishes or something.
Faith only makes it possible, not easy.
What you got, man? Shame on you, man. Where's your heart?
I didn't think I had it.
So I guess you don't have to think anymore.
How you want to do this?
Busting into the card game, cuffing me in front of my friends, that took a lot of heart. But you're in way over your head. I give you an A for effort, though.
It's a good thing for you that I don't just stop at effort.
That's a problem.
Not for me, though.
Police station, huh?
Something like that.
Detective, you might as well put that gun away right now and let's end this thing.
You got half of it, right? We gonna end this. Tonight just beginning.
Captain Baker. You're absolutely sure? Okay, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Oh my God.
Wake up. You're blunt, man. Say it. See, I wouldn't have figured you to.
You don't know me. You think you know me?
I think I know you. You can ask me that question. See, it's a shame all these years we know each other, and you still don't know me. You've never been about thinking for me. Thoughts, we get a bunch of them all the time. Every day. This right here, never fails.
Your gut, huh?
Yeah, my gut. You know what? My gut's telling me you need to tell me something. You got something to tell me, right?
Nope.
You sure? I thought I grabbed the man who runs this town. I got the man who runs this city, right?
Yeah, I run this city.
You run this city. You made this city,
Built
right?
this place from the ground up.
So you should be able to tell me who shot the kid. Better yet, you should be able to tell me who shot my partners. I mean, you are the man who runs this city. Man who runs this city knows everything else. It's a little embarrassing on him now, isn't it?
I'm sorry, detective. Just call me embarrassed.
Can't do that for you, Sid. Not today. But you just make things a little more interesting. So you run this town, but you don't know who killed my partner. You run this town, but you don't know who shot a local celebrity. Maybe that's why I'm in your town, Sid. Maybe it's time for you to go to jail. But not before I get what I need. And I will get what I need from you.
Detective, you might as well take your gun and blow your brains out all over this floor.
Why would I do that, Sid?
What you gonna do with that?
Do whatever it takes. Don't worry about it.
Get me Lewis. Get a location of Lewis. Have him call me as soon as possible. He is not to do anything until he hears from me. Something came up, but I'm on my way.
So you remember anything yet?
I did. I remember how I used to repay people, but that's not good enough. You're a special person.
Yeah. Special. That's great, Vic. Not for you. It's you. What you think a little harder?
I'm in my car driving. I need to know where I'm going. Where's Lewis? Who am I speaking with? Detective Moreno. You worked with Davis and Kiefer on closing the Randolph case. Detective, do you know that this is your captain you're talking to? Oh, you do? Good. And how well do you know your desk? Yes, your desk. How well do you want to know it? He's where? Good job, Detective. Tell your wife Angela I said hello.
One more time. 3, 2, 1.
Even me is not gonna bring him back.
I lost family out there, Vic, so...
Oh, did you? Oh, so we've arrived now.
What are you talking about?
Detective, you're really miserable.
Question doesn't get asked again.
You really like torturing yourself, Detective, don't you? You think your officers are like family, but let me tell you something. All they do is stab you in the back. They make you think that they're on your side, when really they're not. They just want you to get to where they want you to be, and then they take over. You didn't know that about Nebraska, did you? What'd your gut tell you about that? Did it tell you to keep McAllister close to you? Gamblers never learn, they only burn. That's why he couldn't be in my family.
You look at yourself, man.
That cop gave his all for us. He gave everything for us. He bleeds for us, and this is what you got to say about him? He couldn't be on your team because he's a good player. For us. Got nothing to do with you. You don't talk about him like that. He was a good cop, family man. You don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about him.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Detective, but it really doesn't matter. It's just business. It's part of the game. You do for us, we do for you. It's the way our relationship is, and you do it so well. That's why you're on my team.
Detective. Uncuff him.
I guess your time's up, Detective. If it's not too much trouble, can you get my jacket?
Detective, his jacket.
I'm not.
It wasn't a request.
That's family, Greg.
That's what it's all about.
Get the ring back before you go home.
What'd your gut tell you about that?
If I gave you a name, I'd be dead in the morning.
Stop gambling.
I was doing paperwork all night.
Gamblers never learn.
Me and Mac, 5 years have worked this case, day and night.
You about to take it down?
Yo, 100%.
You sure about that?
You don't know the truth. Yeah. Now we go Mac here for Mac.
I've been clean for 6
I
months.
think your officers are like family.
Get the ring back before you go.
I got wrapped up, man.
You understand what you're getting into?
They only burn.
You don't talk about him like that.
Like I said, they never learn. Shall we, Captain? Calling my lawyer. Hello? Yeah, hold on one second. Like, yeah, man, they let me out. Yeah, just be up here in 10 minutes. There's no bail necessary.
You know what the test is doing.
It's not good.
Well, what are they thinking? What are they saying?
Lewis, it's not good. He can go as early as tonight.
Find America. God.
Vic, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be afforded to you by the courts. I just got a call from my officers in Jersey. They found a body matching Chantel's description. The lab is checking out the DNA underneath her fingernails. The kid had tapes of Vic telling his people what to do and where to send her. I think he and Chantel were close, but I don't think Vic knew that, else he would have had the kid taken down a long time ago. The kid came through. So did you. Lewis, this is not about you. It's about out here and what we did today. So leave it out here. Don't take this home with you.
Yes, I'm going down.
All right, get him out of here. Get him out of here safe.
All right.
Guess I'm going down. I guess I'm going down. Guess I'm going down. Yeah, say, and they wanna see me down, but I know it's okay, 'cause I'm not gonna be there long. Oh no, it's okay. One day it'll all be over. I see it more clearly, and I know this is a plan, but it's hard for me to stand. It's hard for me to see everything, but one day it'll all make sense. It'll all make sense. Say, there's just some things I just don't understand. Oh no.
Go ahead, reach your feet and wear your hat low.